Nah, I think we gotta use a better word than fraud. Now I'm seeing after, I don't even want to talk about game 6 last night, but I guess the word fraud is being used a little bit too loosely now. Because I know one thing: if it wasn't for Jamal Murray, there'd be no championship and Ball Arena right now, no trophy in there. But like I said, I don't want to talk about game 6 last night. But I want to talk about frauds. When I mean fraud, I mean Draymond Green. What was it, almost 2 years ago now? When Draymond Green called himself, "I'm the new media." Yeah, everybody remember that, right? But he's been on Inside the NBA on TNT this week, right? Um, and shout out to, what's the name of the channel? I gotta write down the names of these channels I be seeing. I think it's called Blacktop Sports. I think that's his name. He made an interesting video. Very interesting insight on Draymond Green and his whole entire broadcasting career so far. Because you all know he got his own podcast and all that crap, right? And it seems like he's going down the Skip Bayless road, according to Blacktop Sports. I think that's his name. And I have to agree with him. Because he showed every clip of Draymond Green this past week going in on Rudy Gobert, going in on Jalen Brunson and New York Knicks. So what makes him different from Skip Bayless? I thought he was supposed to be the new media. But all we seen is a bunch of hot takes, similar to what they do on ESPN. A whole bunch of all that jazz. So what is he doing different now? That's what I want to know. What is Draymond Green doing different? And going in on the New York Knicks, hating on the New York Knicks. New York Knicks, despite all the injuries, are still up in this series 3-2. They didn't have all the injuries. They still had Julius Randle and OJ Anunoby. This series would be over already. I think they had OG Anunoby, which will be out again for game 6. I think he was still playing. They would have won this series because he is a very crucial piece to the New York Knicks with his defense, and I didn't know he can score. I knew he could play defense, and I knew the Bucks were looking at him about a year ago, and I was watching his highlights of his defense, but he can get to the bucket and score and shoot. So they're missing a very crucial piece. And Jalen Brunson, yeah, what was it, game 4 was? When they got their ass beat? Yeah, he played terrible. But at the same time, when he's on, he's on. I think he had like 4 to 5 40-point games this postseason, along with Josh Hart and Dante DiVincenzo also stepping up to the plate. They don't have Mitchell Robinson as well. People forget about that. And now Alec Burks is coming off the bench, putting not even just putting time in there. He's also scoring too, putting 18. I think he scored 14, 18, 20-some points in the last few times of playing out there. That's what Draymond Green is hating about. And we all know why. He's been hating on Rudy Gobert, but everybody's hating on Rudy Gobert, including myself. Well, we ain't hating. We're just pointing out facts. But Draymond Green seems to have a real boner, pause, a real hard on for Rudy Gobert. As we all know, he choked Rudy Gobert out. So there's no difference what Draymond Green is doing. He's just acting like the young black Skip Bayless right now. All his hot takes, going in on people. So it is what it is. They gonna do what they gonna do, just like ESPN gonna do what they gonna do. Going out there, disrespecting Jokic, doing whatever they can to please LeBron. Well, I guess Kendrick Perkins has finally saw the light. But everyone else on ESPN has been compromised. Just like everyone on everyone on FS1 has been compromised. Mostly everyone. Colin Cowherd. I didn't even think Skip Bayless is compromised now. I think he's getting paid on the table by Clutch Sports. We all know Nick Wright is. He already admitted to it. Vaguely working with Rich Paul, whatever that means, and whatever happened there. Yeah, these people in the sports media, the mainstream sports media, they ain't doing nothing different. All these motherfuckers are the same. They all talk the same. Sorry. They all talk the same. Even, what's it called him? I can't even think of his name right now. But Ticket TV always going in on him. Had him on the show too. I can't think of his name. Basketball Facts call him Belgian Waffle. Belgian Waffle. I can't think of his name. Chris Bouchard. Even he's been compromised. He's been compromised. All these dudes been compromised. Well, you know, definitely Draymond Green's been compromised. He's part of Clutch Sports. So anyways,